Hi water signs, Pisces, Cancer and Scorpio, Ascendant, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, and those of you that are cross-watching. In today's video, we are going to take a look and see what are your person's thoughts of you. So what are their current thoughts about you, about the situation you're in, and about the connection you share? It is going to be a general reading. If you're after a personal one, feel free to reach out and inquire. My email address will be listed below the video. So let's go ahead, give the cards a shuffle, and let's take a look and see what's your person currently thinking about you and the situation you're in. Okay, so Three of Swords situation. Your person is clearly heartbroken over you. They're clearly feeling rejected. They're feeling hurt. This is someone who may have hurt you in the past and who may have hurt your relationship and your connection with them. And as a result, this person is feeling really remorseful. They're feeling very regretful. They feel like they stuffed things up with you. This is someone who may be an ex, or this is someone who may have ghosted you. They may have abandoned you. They may have said or done things to hurt your relationship and your connection with them. And this is someone who clearly wants a second chance with you. This energy is coming up as someone younger than yourself. So there may have been an age gap in your connection. And that age gap was really I guess illustrated throughout the connection, purely because there may, you guys may have been very similar but also very different in some ways. This is someone who still maybe has a lot of growing up and a lot of learning to do. It could be someone who, they may not necessarily be younger than yourself, but they're coming up as this energy who is a little bit emotionally infantile. This energy, that's a little bit emotionally immature. Someone who maybe they haven't had a lot of long-term relationships. Maybe they've not had a lot of experiences when it comes to, I guess, relationships. But this is someone who I feel like still has a lot to learn. So definitely, someone who regrets the way that they've acted with you. Someone who regrets saying things, hurting you, hurting the relationship. They feel, it's almost like currently they felt as though, and I don't know which way this is going. Either they feel like they've rejected you and they regret doing that, or they feel like you've walked away from them, okay? If you were the one to have ended and pulled away from the connection, then this is certainly someone who feels really rejected and abandoned by you. This could also be an individual who has abandonment issues, someone who, has been hurt in the past, and as a result, this is someone who maybe was really emotionally triggered by the way things ended. Now, with the Seven of Pentacles energy, this is a strong sense of waiting. This person, I feel like, is waiting to reach out. This person is waiting to connect with you. They're waiting, they're waiting on a lot of things, okay? Notice the multitude of the pentacles. I feel like they're waiting for the right time. I feel like they're waiting to kind of like gather their thoughts and their feelings. They're also maybe waiting for you to come around. If this person does feel very rejected by you, if they're feeling very hurt and very emotionally triggered, they're probably waiting on you to reach out and respond. Maybe this is someone who tried to communicate with you in the past and they're waiting for your response, or they're waiting for you to maybe react. If this is an individual who is giving you silent treatment in your current situation, then this is someone who is, that's their way of trying to get your attention. So they're waiting until you respond, until you react, until you reciprocate in some way. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, you've got the Moon card, clearly depicting a lot of emotional uncertainty, a very strong energy of anxiety, nervousness. This person wants to reach out and communicate with you guys, but this is someone who's nervous and they're scared to do so. I feel like, they're a little embarrassed, they're a little ashamed. I also feel like this is someone who feels really hurt right now. So maybe they're just not in a position to talk. Maybe they're not in a way, like in a good way right now. There's a lot of confusion. I do see that this is someone who is very inconsistent, someone who goes back and forth. This is someone who has been thinking about communicating with you a lot earlier, a lot sooner, but I feel like they've been holding off. Because remember, we said earlier that this is someone who's waiting for maybe for you to reach out and contact them first. Maybe they're waiting for you to respond, or they're waiting for the right time, the right circumstances. Or sometimes, you know, they say time is a healer. Perhaps what they're waiting for is enough time to pass until the situation has been hurt, you know, the heart has been healed. But a lot of inconsistencies, a lot of back and forth with this person's energy. Again, wanting to reach out to you, but so nervous, so scared, so not sure of themselves. They're not sure whether you're going to reciprocate or whether you're going to reject them. This person is scared of being hurt. This person is scared of being rejected. This isn't someone who's got thick skin, okay? This is someone who maybe they've been hurt in the past a lot and they just don't want to go through the same emotional experience, or maybe the way things ended for you has really hurt them, okay? You've got the Hermit, which is, I feel like, which is fitting in this case, because this is an individual who is a little bit not themselves. I feel like they're a little quiet, they're a little withdrawn. I see this person spending a lot of time on their own. I don't see them going out, I don't see them partying, I don't see a lot of distraction going on around this person's energy. I feel like they're in their heads a lot. I feel like they're doing a lot of thinking. Notice the, you know, cyclical shape of the moon. They're going around and around in circles. It's like memories of you are looping. It's like they're trying to really reminisce a lot of the good times that you've created and shared with one another. And notice that the moon card here, it's got the sun that engulfs the moon, and in the Hermit card you have the wise old man here who is carrying a lantern. Inside the lantern there is the shape of a star that's being illuminated. I feel like the silence here is speaking volumes. I feel like your current situation, I feel like the universe here is trying to, if you're getting signs, synchronicities, or if you've been thinking about this person a lot lately, I feel like there's something here that's being illuminated or being illustrated to you. Now, you know, this reading is not a one size fits all, so it's not going to be fitting for every person, so you're going to have to read the signs yourself, because those signs are very personal for each and every one of you that are listening, right? Because you're not all dating the same person, you're not in the same situation, you know, you don't have the same energies and the same thing going on. So I do think, and I think it's not coincidental, I think that the universe is trying to communicate something to you, especially if you're getting like intuitive associations, gut nudges, dreams, reoccurring or constant dreams or feelings around this person. It's saying something, right? It's saying something. Okay, you've got the King of Cups. I feel like they're coming across as the King of Cups, and the King of Cups, as we all know, is emotionally stable. Okay, it's someone who is wise, someone who's got such, you know, control of his or her emotions. So by them not responding to you, you're probably thinking, you know, they're becoming disinterested, or they're not at all emotionally affected by this breakup, by the silence, by the separation. That isn't at all the case, because remember, with the moon card, this is illusions, okay? This is because of the similar imagery that is happening in the cards here. Everything is not what it seems. So their silence, it does not translate to them not being interested, or to them not wanting to reconnect, or it doesn't translate to them, you know, not being affected at all by the separation, the disconnection. They're coming across as someone who's cool, calm and collected. They may be posting social media, like they may be posting social media posts as normal, you know, updating photos and looking all happy in their photos. They may be connecting with more people, like everything might be, it might seem to you from the outside in like everything is normal, and they've not been affected at all. That's not the truth. Okay, this is someone who misses you, and this is someone who's very hurt. I also see this person is very confused. You've got the Devil's energy, okay? So what the two of you do have is, well, you know, the Devil explains it all. What this is very intense, okay? So much so that the Devil obviously speaks to us about addiction. So this is an energy that feels very addictive. It feels very intoxicated. It feels very consuming. It could also speak to, could also be speaking to you about this person maybe leaning in on their addiction. So maybe this is someone who likes to indulge in something a little bit excessively, to the point where, you know, it is a bit of an addiction. Like maybe this is someone who likes to drink, and as a result they may be trying to drink and drown their sorrows, okay? Or maybe this is someone who is, you know, they're indulging in some sort of vice to, I believe it's to cope with the pain, okay? So they may be drinking a lot more than usual. They may even be like taking illegal substance to sort of numb the pain, to numb or lessen the pain. This is someone who is very drawn to you, okay? They're very drawn to you. They're very consumed by you. They're very addicted here to your energy, okay? Speaking of drinking, you've got the Ace of Cups. I do see drinking in this person's energy. I feel like this person is, and if normally they're not a drinker, guess what? They started hitting the bottle. If typically they're a drinker and they like to drink every now and then, if this is an addiction, then this has been really amped up. I see it being really amplified. I also see that this person's energy, Ace of Cups, you know, Three of Swords, this is someone who's got a lot going on emotionally. I feel like this isn't someone who is handling their emotions. You know, they like to appear as a King of Cups, but it just feels like this person doesn't know how to manage their emotions. If they did, they would be communicating with you right now. They tell you what's bothering them, they tell you what's on their mind, but you're not getting that, are you? What else do you need to know? Okay, you've got the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups, I feel like, again, is sort of, you know, speaking to us about the illusion, okay? So I feel like this person is presenting one image, they're acting one way, but then another. So again, on social media, they may be updating their posts, they may be living their life as if they've not been affected by this breakup or by this disconnection or separation, but indeed they are. I'm also seeing that they're very confused. This person doesn't know what they want. If they did, they would be with you, right? They would be with you, you'd be in a relationship. I mean, they want you, but how do they go about it, right? They've hurt you, they've hurt the relationship, or, you know, whatever happened. So how do they fix this? How do you just slip back to what you had? There's a lot of uncertainty. They're very confused, and this, to me, it feels like they're emotionally scattered, okay? Their energy is going this way, that way, any which way. They don't know what's going on. They're not doing very well without you, let me tell you that. Okay, maybe just a few more cards. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, this is someone who cares for you. This is someone who, I see them nurturing something you've given them. I feel like if you've gifted this person a like a ring or a watch, or I don't know, it could be something small, something that they could hold in the palm of their hands. This is someone who, you know, holds this object in their hand very often, and they think of you. So every time they think of you, every time they miss you, they caress this object, whether it's a ring or whether it's like a pendant, or could even be like a tie, I don't know, a photo frame, something that they, it just reminds them of you. Maybe even your favorite perfume bottle. Okay, it's come out in reverse. So Judgment in reverse. I don't think this person is judging the situation logically. I feel like this person is, like, their emotions have clearly clouded their judgment, which is why they can't necessarily see a way forward. They're feeling very overwhelmed. There's no, you know, they're not expressing their emotions, they're not processing their emotions, they're not handling their emotions. Now, Two of Pentacles, yeah, we do have this inconsistent energy, right? The cards keep repeating this. It just feels like this, you know, maybe they've lied to you, okay? Maybe they, you know, they're one way to your face and another behind your back. Maybe this is someone whose words didn't necessarily match up with their actions. So a lot of inconsistencies. I feel like this person is in a loop right now. Either their memories, as I've mentioned earlier, are looping in their mind, or either this person is just really like in their head about when they should reach out to you, and this person is like preempting what you might say or how the situation might unfold. So this is someone who's really in their head. I feel like it's driving, like they're driving themselves crazy. I'm also seeing that there is such an imbalance in the energies, and I don't know if that's because the power dynamics have shifted. I don't know if there's just, you guys are completely out of sync and out of alignment with one another, but there's a clear imbalance in the energies, which is why, you know, you have this separation, disconnection, or, you know, whatever you'd like to call this phase between you and this individual. So, I feel like the energy shifted in your favor or in their favor. I guess you decide, but definitely strong shift of energies. Alright, and these are your messages. Thanks guys for watching and listening. Please show your support by liking, sharing, subscribing. Bye.